Hello, children. I hope you are well and enjoying yourself safely at home. As you all know, we have completed our first lesson where we learned about parts of plants, structure of a leaf, process of photosynthesis, and amazingly different plants. As I said before, plants are amazing and earth has a variety of plants. Before we come to our lesson, let me ask you one question. Children, have you been to any hill station or a place where snowfall is there or even desert place? I know many of you have gone. Have you seen the trees there which are different from the trees that we see here? Earth has variety of plants. They are found all over the place from garden to the rainforest, from lakes or ponds to the deserts. Unlike animals, plants cannot move from one place to another. So, our lesson number 2, how plants survive, tell us about them. Plants cannot move from one place to another. Therefore, plants develop special features in order to survive in different places. The special features that allow an organism to survive in a particular area are called adaptation. The special feature that allows an organism, the organism may be an animal or a plant, to survive in particular area are called adaptation. Let us learn more about adaptation in plants. All living things adapt to their environment in order to survive. The natural home of a plant or animal is called its habitat. Now this natural home, when we talk about, we can take an example. Now you know that the natural habitat for a lion, the lion stays in the forest. So the natural home of a lion is forest. So the natural home of a plant or an animal is called its habitat. The plants can be divided into two major groups based on the types of habitat, that is terrestrial and aquatic. The terrestrial plants are the plants that grow on land. They can be found in various geographical region. So the plants which grows on the land are called as terrestrial plants, and they are found in various geographical region. The terrestrial plants are further divided into plants in plains, mountains, desert, swamps or coastal areas. Now we will learn in today's class we are going to learn about terrestrial plants in plains and terrestrial plants in mountains. Now the plants in the plains. The trees and the plants of the plains mostly have many branches and numerous leaves. The leaves are renewed periodically. Most of the trees shed all their leaves at the same time once a year. Mostly during the autumn, the falling of the leaves take place. These trees are called as deciduous trees. The examples of the plants which grows in plain are the peepal, teak, banyan tree, neem, gulmohar. Apart from this, we can even give the example of an ashoka tree, the curry leaf, mango and maple. So, and many more are there which grows in the plain region. Now terrestrial plants, this is something extra which is not given in the textbook, but just to identify between the terrestrial plant in plains and in the mountains, it will go easy for you all. The terrestrial plants have root and shoot system. These types of roots are taproot, fibrous root, and adventitious root. The shoot system includes stem, leaves, and flowers. So here we go with the plants in the plains, and the examples were the gulmohar, neem, banyan, teak, and peepal. Now again we come to our next topic, that is the plants in the mountain. The plants in the plains are also the terrestrial plants. The plants in the mountains are also the terrestrial plants. In mountainous and the hilly places like Ooty, Kashmir, Darjeeling, and the Himalayan ranges, it is very cold during winter. There is snowfall in some areas. The trees that grow there have to survive the cold climate and snowfall. So these trees have to survive in extremely cold climate and have to protect themselves. So they have to develop the special characteristic. Let us go through the characteristic of the terrestrial plants growing in the mountains. These plants are usually tall, straight, and have cone shape. They are flowerless. So instead of flowers, the trees have cone and hence are called conifers. Then they have cones with seeds inside them. That means the cone have seeds in them. Okay. Leaves of these plants are needle-like, have a waxy coating to prevent any damage from the snow, so that the snow doesn't get settled on their leaves. So they have a waxy coating so that they can remove the snow easily from it. This helps the snow to slide off easily. The main plants of these areas are the pine, the deodar, fir, and these trees have straight and tall trunk and needle-like leaves. They are called as coniferous trees. These trees do not shade all their leaf at the same time. Few leaves fall and new leaves grows. So they are always green, hence they are called as evergreen trees. So here is the special features of them. And when you come to these points, like the coniferous, if we have to differentiate between the coniferous tree and the deciduous tree, that is the plants growing in the plains and plants growing in the mountain, the coniferous trees grows up instead of out like a deciduous trees and are shaded like a triangle. The leaves are usually long, pointy needles. So here we are, like in the plain region, you may say that the plants growing in the plain region form a canopy kind of. A lot of shade is there, while as the plants in the mountains, they go straight tall. So this was for today, in which we have learned about the adaptation. Now what was adaptation? The special feature that allow a plant special features that allow an organism to survive in a particular area are called adaptation. Then the habitat, the natural home of a plant or an animal is called as habitat. The plant can again be divided into two major groups based on the habitat, that is terrestrial and aquatic. The terrestrials are further divided into plains, mountains, deserts, swamps, and coastal areas. In today's class, we have learnt about plants in plains and plants in mountains. The examples of plants in plains were the peepal tree, the neem tree, the banyan, the gulmohar, ashoka tree, curry leaves, mango, and many more. Plants in the mountains, they are pine, fir, and deodar. So these were the trees which were, and they are also called as coniferous trees or the evergreen trees. That's all for today. After watching this video, students, please read page number 12, 13 and half of page number 14. In your next class, we'll be learning about plants in desert and many more. So thank you and have a great day. Thank you, children, and take care of yourself. Be safe.